Hello and good morning. My name is Bree, and I'm a grade 11 student at Springbank Community High School. RVSLA has been a program that has introduced me to leadership in many different forms, while also working to improve my communication skills and my confidence. During my time in Leadership Academy, I've worked to create my own definition of a leader. An individual who others feel secure confiding in for guidance, while also working to improve the lives of those around them. This definition then led me to the understanding that no individual can be a true leader unless they first feel secure in themselves, something the majority of people struggle with, but an even greater struggle for those like me who suffer with social anxiety. Social anxiety has scared me out of pushing myself and made me feel insecure when sharing my opinions and ideas, collectively remaining a constant hindrance and challenge in my leadership journey. Attempting to grow my confidence and overcome my social anxiety has been my main goal during my time in Leadership Academy, and three main stepping stones have allowed for my continued success. These three steps are only the beginning of what will become a lifelong journey, but they also have taught me the three most important rules in my life. The first stepping stone of my journey was joining RVSLA, a program that cannot function without the communication and sharing of knowledge between its students. My interest peaked at the end of grade 10 as the program was introduced to me as one that would work to improve my self-confidence while also improving my public speaking skills. My anxiety heightened at the idea of joining a leadership academy, but began to consume me as I digested the fact that my friends had decided not to join. The moment that I submitted my application marked the first time that I was my own leader. Although my anxiety skyrocketed as I entered the doors to this very building for the first time, since then, RVSLA has provided me with the opportunity to continue becoming my own leader, while also giving me a platform to push myself and test my limits without feeling judged or insecure. The program has also provided me with resources, such as public speaking drills, while also pushing me to network with my peers and become less stressed when sharing my opinions and ideas. RVSLA has truly shown me that no person is as intimidating as they seem to be upon first glance. The first lesson that I truly had to understand when working to become the best leader that I could be. Once I began watching this lesson unfold before me as I continued to speak to new individuals, I began to feel more confident in myself. Every beginner must feel comfortable enough to make mistakes, and RVSLA has provided me a platform to do just that. They've also provided me not only with some new confidence as I've completed the program, but also the resources to reach my next stepping stone. Joining Model UN was the next stepping stone when it came to becoming my own leader and pushing myself. For those who are unfamiliar with Model UN, it is a program that works to replicate the real United Nations, described as an organization that helps students learn how to negotiate, debate, and reach consensus, communication skills that are used in everyday life. Similar to RVSLA, Model UN relies greatly on communication and a student's ability to problem solve and voice their opinions, something my anxiety continues to make a challenge. Before, joining Model UN stood to challenge everything I knew I feared, but once again, I became my own personal leader and pushed myself to join. I knew that it would work to continue improving my public speaking skills and with it, my confidence. Model UN has also taught me very valuable lessons, the biggest one being, as long as what you have to say is phrased respectfully, your opinions deserve to be heard and acknowledged. During conferences, the most difficult parts for me would be ones where we were left to our own devices and forced to approach strangers. But using the lessons that I had learned from Model UN and RVSLA, these moments continued to become easier and easier. As I began feeling more secure in myself, and while I continuously acted as my own leader, I also became more of a leader to those around me. Model UN has provided me with the academic ability to voice my opinions, which I've begun integrating into my personal life. As I continued to advocate for myself in the academic world, I also began to do so in my personal relationships, the last stepping stone of my journey thus far. The lessons I have learned now lead me to my last stepping stone, one that is more personal, but is also the most important part of my leadership journey. Although the programs I have joined this school year have led to academic success, high school doesn't last forever, and these lessons held the most meaning when they were introduced into my personal life. Continuing to be my own leader and introducing myself to people that I usually wouldn't approach has now led to some of the most fulfilling relationships in my life. Having people in my circle who support me while also pushing me has increased my confidence and continued to teach me the most valuable lessons about leadership yet. No individual can be a true leader alone. Every leader still needs a support system of some kind, and it is best when that support system is diverse. By allowing myself to become friends with different people, it has opened my eyes to new perspectives and allowed me to understand those around me to an even greater extent. The diverse group of people have also brought out different parts of myself that I never thought possible. For example, my friends that are more introverted have pushed me to become more extroverted in social situations, while in contrast, my more extroverted friends have given me a safety blanket while also pushing me out of my comfort zone. All of these different abilities that have been brought out as I've increased my circle of friends have aided in my leadership skills and led me to where I am today. Growing in confidence has been the key to understanding how to become the best leader that I can be. Although it took overcoming my social anxiety on many different occasions, I would not be where I am today if it weren't for joining RVSLA, Model UN, and meeting new people. Social anxiety has been and will continue to be a constant hindrance in my life. I'm not sure that it is ever something that I will be rid of, but through these experiences, I know that it is something I can control. I want to be the best leader and role model that I can be, and that means working to continue being my own leader first. I will continue to put myself in uncomfortable situations because I now understand that no matter how great my anxiety is in the beginning, I will leave feeling more confident than when I arrived. Leadership and confidence are never actually attained. You must work at them every day and understand that you cannot guide others unless you first guide yourself. My leadership journey is only just beginning, but with these 3 changes in my life, I have gained more confidence, and I will carry that confidence with me throughout the rest of my leadership journey.